Hi guys, Nat Assassin here, and welcome to the review of Class, Series 1, Episode 5, called Brave-ish Heart. Yay! So, the last few times I've said that it keeps getting better each week, and that the subsequent episode, or the one that comes after even, has been my next favourite. This week is, I want to say no exception, but I feel as though this one and last week's episode are all one episode, because I loved it just as much as last week's. I didn't like it any more, I didn't dislike it any less, I just liked it exactly the same as it was. So, I think that, if I was to watch it, I'd have to watch both parts for it to be a full episode, as it was a two-parter, obviously. It only works as a two-parter in my opinion. Now, before I actually go into the review, I want to say something about last time. The fact that I don't think I went into this. I might have done, but I'm just going to quickly go over it just to make sure. I was going to have a quick drink, sorry. 1 second. I don't think I went over this in the last video. I might have done, but I'm going to go over it just in case again. April's powers, to me, make no sense. So, yeah, hair on my tongue. So, she gets her powers because she's part of the Shadowkin, and the Shadowkin's heart, which is heart being a part of what gives her the powers, doesn't make any sense to me. Because why would the heart, translate to giving her the power to use swords and rip holes through time? And that leads me on to the next thing. Why can she just rip holes through time? Surely if it's a Shadow King exclusive ability, let's call it, surely they could have just done that any time. I mean, I know that he had to have that link between the two to sort of find him, and then that link got broken. But that link was there before the Shadow King knew April. Anyway, why can they break through the walls of time? Why couldn't normal random people like Bill from across the road or something? Why couldn't he have just accidentally swung his stick? Say if he was using a hoe to do his garden or whatever. What if he swung his hoe and he tore a hole through time? Or is it just a Shadowkin thing? Because if it is, then they are weirdly overpowered. Anyway, and the healing thing, when April twangs her violin string and it cuts her hand and it just heals up. How do their heart work in with their abilities? Anyway, beside the point. Brave-ish Heart, episode 5. I liked it. I've already said that at the start of this video. I liked it. It was a good episode. I loved how they started it off with Ram getting chased, and then April saving him, and sort of that being the whole theme of the episode, just sort of what you would normally associate a man's role with a woman, and so on, like Ram having to be rescued, but then by the end, she has to sort of get talked down, otherwise she would have killed the Shadowkin. The subplot was really quite interesting, actually. It showed Miss Quill's sort of passion for revenge over the Shadowkin, and the scenes where Miss Quill was sort of shouting and just really going out with her feelings, you could see that she was almost crying in one of the scenes. Oh my god, was that just... I think, like I said last week, or maybe, no, I think it was last week, with April's speech when she was talking about war, how that was sort of one of her big things, and that's what made her character see the depth of what her character can do and what the actress can do. I think that was Miss Krill's sort of thing, that she can really show what her actress can do for the character. Just the emotion that they put into it is just absolutely brilliant. While we're on the subject of the actors and actresses, I think April's mum was probably the weakest in this episode. I didn't really like April's mum. I liked him. I liked her in the last episode. She was funny as hell, even though she might not have supposed to have been. But she was funny in the last episode for me. But this one, it's like, I know you're worried about your child and everything, space creatures, but at least just stop wittering from it. She's constantly wittering in this episode. It's just really irritating. It's like, oh, is anyone going to tell me what's going on? Yes, just give me minute. We've got a lot of shit to get through. Anyway, back to so yeah. Actually, I'll cover the main plot first. Then I'll go into Miss Krill's and Charlie's and Mateusz's and the new head teacher's plot in the second bit. But I'll discuss the main plot first. So April went in the last episode. She opened a rift to the Shadow King realm, which is called the Underworld, which is the shadow of the universe. I think that's how they described it. And she had a battle with the Shadow King, and that was amazing. Absolutely loved that fight. That was just sublime. And then she sort of made a connection with her mum. That's what she did in the last episode when she made her be able to walk again, which is another one of the powers that makes no sense. She made a connection there so that she could open the portal. Then Ram's dad came through and all this other stuff, and she beat the Shadow King, which they said his name in this episode, but as far as I know, no one on the internet, even the Doctor Who fan page who also do reviews of Class, even they, the person who was doing a review last week, even they didn't know how to pronounce the name, and I have no clue how to pronounce his name. It's just so random. So yeah, she beat him, and then she became the Shadow King. But then, like, so I'll talk a quick bit about the main plot, because this is where the sort of two connect, the sort of subplot and the main plot. So the subplot is these these petals are like trying to destroy the world or whatever, and they eat stuff, and they're going to use the souls of the shit. I can't remember what they're called now. I'm going to call them croutons, because I can't remember what they're called, so I'm just going to call them croutons. I honestly can't remember the name of Charlie's species. Charlie's species, the one that Quill and Charlie comes from, only just Charlie's. So the headmistress said, to Miss Krill, if you can get Charlie to agree to use the device that kills all of the Shadowkin, or whoever they want to, use the souls to kill these creatures, I'll let you have your self back, like get the bug out of your brain that controls you. And then halfway through, so they go back home, talk to Charlie, and it's like, oh mate, come on, you've got to use the thing to destroy all these rose petals. But no, you've got to use them to destroy the Shadowkin. Then they have a back and forth. Turns out that the headmistress was never, or was going to betray Miss Krill anyway, and that it was expected. And then the governors kept getting brought up again and again, and I really want to know who the governors are, because they sound badass. They sound like UNIT or something, even though that was even mentioned in the episode. It's like Miss Krill said, are you this UNIT thing? I think that's what she said. And I was like, oh my god, UNIT. I hope they're coming back. Well, not the crap unit, the good unit. Not the one that we got in the last series of Doctor Who. They're the crap unit. The good unit, back from the older days. But yeah, I still want to know who the governors are. Anyway, so he betrays them, then the headmistress pulls out a gun, tells Charlie to open the box and save all of the human race by destroying all of the souls and turn them into a bomb or something, I don't know. Otherwise she'll kill Mateusz. Yeah, I remember his name now, it's Mateusz. Which is Charlie's boyfriend. And then stuff happens, and then April comes home. This is where the two plots sort of join together. So just before he was going to use it to kill all the question mark, because we don't actually know which one he's going to do. Oh, shit, sorry. I've gone too far. Mateusz knocks the headmistress out, and that's when they make the decision. But we never get to know which decision it was, because it sort of cuts where it says who he was going to kill, or supposedly kill. And then at the end it said, so Mateusz says to Charlie, oh, so who was you going to get rid of then, the petals or the Shadowkin? And he said, would you believe me if I said I didn't know? So we don't actually find out who it was that he was going to kill. I don't know if he was going to kill anyone even. But yeah, anyway, April comes back through the portal with Ram and Dad and Ram's dad, because they jumped through a little bit earlier for reasons, don't really know why. And then she used her new powers as the Shadowkin King to make all the shadows kill the petals, because I don't really know. They explained it probably well. I was just very tired and I had a headache at the time. They did explain it sort of, that the petals could be killed by shadows because the shadows do something. I can't remember, because their bodies eat things or whatever. But no, it was weird. And then they put the ball back in, and Miss Cool was like, "No, why? You need to kill the Shadowkin. You will one day," and all this other bollocks. So they save the day. April's dad pisses off again, and they say, "Oh, we might call you if you're lucky. It's our choice, not yours, because you ballsed it up and all this." And it was like, "Oh yeah, go April, woo!" And then Miss Krill destroys what she thinks is the mistress's car. She sort of smashes the windows in, knocks the light bulb off, not light bulb, the mirror off it, and it turns out it wasn't her car. And then the headmistress said to Miss Krill that she still is going to try to get the bug out of her head, like they agreed, because it was all planned from the start apparently. Like every eventuality that could have happened, they'd already thought of. So the eventuality that happened in this episode was already planned. These governors know everything. It's brilliant. I really want to know who they are. Oh. Anyway, I think that's pretty much everything in the episode. The next episode, which I've mentioned in every other video, so I have to find it out now, is a weirdly titled one. If I can just quickly find it. I'm pretty sure it's like the something something or something that Miss Quill did. I'll double check. The next time trailer looks weird. It looks like there's a rock that like controls people's emotions and they get sent into another dimension or something. It looks really good. I honestly can't wait for it. It just looks brilliant. And just to wrap it up, I'm just gonna at least try to find out what the next episode is. Wikipedia. I love going to Wikipedia every week just to find out what the next episode is called. It is called. Scroll down. Oh no. No. Sorry about that, guys. My PS4 appears to have not wanted to record the last bit of that. The last episode is not called what I thought it was. It is called Detained. So yes, and it is the third from the last episode of the series. Oh, anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. I've been Santa Assassin, you've been yourself, and yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my channel, and if you want to see more class reviews, because there's only 3 left of this series, and then next series, I hope there's another series. Oh, anyway, thank you all for watching, and yeah, bye!